Good morning and welcome everybody to the February Chamber Chat program. And I would say welcome to my co-host Jen Sherwood, but as you can see, she's probably on her way. Casey, she is listening on her phone, on the radio right now. And I think she's running in right now. We love that about Jen. So anyway, we get her going after she gets started here. But anyway, there's some things I want to announce before I talk to my guests. You know, as we start a new year, I'm always very excited about our new chamber board members, but it's also bittersweet for me because we have so many of our board members that'll be rotating off. And our retiring board members are Mike Davison with Middle Tennessee Natural Gas. We love Mike. Brad Halfacre, Edgar Evans State Park. But he's here every month on the Chamber Chat, so I'm not going to get too sad. Ralph, let Jen crawl around you there. Jen, that's Ralph. And then Tony Luna, of course, I get to see Tony all the time, Lake Home Realty.
Been here the whole time.
We're glad you joined us. It's okay.
Good morning, everyone.
It's a good thing I had my voice this morning.
And I was really distracted by how to get here. Yeah. I got halfway to McMinnville. I'm like, where's Debbie Jelly?
I'm so glad you said that because when I came, I think it was December, I was like, the station is missing.
It was right there.
I know. But it's confusing, right?
But, you know.
Yeah. Well,
sorry,
anyway.
I'm late.
I got to thinking maybe I should have told all our guests that, Debbie Jelly.
Well, they seem to have gotten here on time.
It's like they moved the building or something. Yeah.
You gotta look for the big flag.
Well, anyway, back to and Chad Ramsey's also, he's the Smithville First Baptist Church pastor. He's also retiring from the chamber board. But we see him every month too. Yeah. So I'm not going to be crying as much as I normally do.
These folks are no strangers. No strangers to the chamber.
Oh, definitely not. And I'm just so grateful for not only the years they've served at the chamber, but they do so much community work.
What they're still doing.
Yeah, and continue to do.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to our 2022 executive board. At our chamber, I talk to other chambers. I don't think everybody has. When we leave, we hug. We say, I love you. We have the best board, don't we?
We do, but we have the best community. It's just representative of our great community.
It is. It's like I have people who give me these nightmare stories, and I go, and I feel like I'm going in hives. And I've got all these people who we just love each other. We're just all about the love. And being February, this is perfect time to talk about it.
It is. Let's talk about it.
But anyway, our
therapy session now.
Executive board. Billy Davis was our president. If you don't know Billy Davis,
fabulous person.
Caney Fork. Canoe the Caney. I'll get it here in a minute. And we just appreciate her. And of course, she'll be serving past president as past president. Vice President April Martin, UT Extension. We love April. She's a neighbor out there with where I'm located, my office.
Behind door number 3.
Yeah. Chad Ramsey, he was our treasurer, and then Sabrina Carruthers of DTC. We love DTC.
Yep.
She was our secretary, and our past president, was Jen Sherwood. We always try to find a way to keep Jen on the chamber board. It's a little trick I do. And then here's our new people. So first I'm going to tell you who our newly elected people.
Yes.
Jennifer Matthews, DeKalb Prevention Coalition. Oh my goodness, I love Jennifer. She's amazing.
Go get her.
Yeah. Kathy Hendrickson, Justin Potter Library. She's my person.
You didn't. The radio didn't see that, but she kind of gave us a look, like, How
did I end up back on the board? Yeah, she's my person. Sissy Fish with Town and Lake Realty. I love Sissy. I didn't know her and I met her at the January meeting. She's awesome. Greg Vinson, who's taken your place.
Yes.
Middle Tennessee Natural Gas.
And he'll be a fabulous addition. He's the HR manager at Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, and he's the one that anytime someone in the community asks for a promo item or support from MTNG, as far as we're can we get a door prize or he's
my person.
Yeah. And so he came back from that meeting and said, "What a fabulous group of people." I'm like, I know.
Oh, they were awesome. And in our first meeting was sponsored by Cheryl's Bo Bees. She paid for all our lunch, and I think she thought there was 5 of us coming, and there was like 1,000.
So let's see if she offers again another time.
Yeah, her eyes got a little big, but they were so sweet. She and her husband Steve, and they just did such a great job. And we had the food was
fabulous. Is always delicious.
And then Tara Hale with the DeKalb Funeral Home.
Yep.
Oh, we love her. And then these are our people. We had 3 people who, for some reason or another, not because they didn't like us, but they moved or something happened that they couldn't be on serve
Their
the board.
job changed or whatever.
And so we got to appoint 3. Now the appointees, they can be elected after they go off their term.
Who wrote these bylaws that can be so confusing
I think you
about
were in on it. I know. I have to call Jen and say, okay, here's what the bylaw says. Tell me this in English. Okay. But Kara Davis, she's with Skinder Howard Realty. She is the sweetest thing. Shara Edcock, she and her brother started at CNS Farms, and now they're also doing real estate.
Yep.
They're go-getters.
Go-getters. And also, not to say who, our age or anything, but they are of the younger generation.
Thank
and that
goodness.
is so important to our community.
Oh, it's important to me. And then, of course, Cheryl Jones of Cheryl's Bo Bees. Oh, my word. I
Who
love
we'll
her.
speak with in just a little bit.
She's going to be here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have our new executive board. I'm going to get through this really quick.
Yes.
All right. Our president is April Martin, as I already said, UT Extension. Our vice president is Ryan Vaden. He's the with NHC
Administrator.
Healthcare. Yeah, the administrator. Secretary, one of our newbies showed up and said, hey, I want to be the secretary. Shara Edcock.
Yep.
And then treasurer is Kathy Hendrickson. She's done it before, so we said, oh, let's just put her back in that role again. She can sign my checks for me. So,
And then also on the executive staff is the past president, Billy Davis. So
and not you anymore. What are we going to do? Maybe we ought to start a new thing on the bylaw. Past president's still on. I like that idea.
well, if there's a free lunch, I might just be there.
Okay, so we'll have to ask Cheryl about that. Yeah, she's going to ask me for a count before she volunteers next time. So, and I was going to go right into our new members, but since one of our new members is here, and I want to make sure everybody gets one of these chocolate-covered strawberries, I want to explain this. So, DeKalb Prevention Coalition this year, they're going to do for their fundraiser chocolate-covered strawberries. So I'm thinking, what a great idea. I could bring the strawberries on, let everybody have one, all their guests, and they're $20 if you order before February 7th. After that, it's going to be $25. And this money, they get grant money, of course, for the salaries and things like that. But they do all these extra things in the community. Grant money cannot pay for.
Right.
So this, you say, $20 for a dozen strawberries. Actually, I think it's like $13. What is that? The Cheaters dozen?
Baker's dozen.
The Baker's dozen.
Only there's no baking involved.
I don't bake,
It's
so
just
what do I
delicious
know?
chocolate and strawberries.
Yeah. So anyway, this is going for good causes. This is going for all kinds of things they do.
Yes, it is a fundraiser.
Oh, it is and you know what? When you taste these strawberries, you won't call it a fundraiser. You'll call it a fundraiser.
How about a yum raiser?
These people are already sorry they're here this morning.
Is it a yum raiser?
A yum raiser? Oh my word! This is too early for you. Casey Midget's here.
Yeah,
I know he's thinking.
Casey's
oh my
like,
word.
oh God, someone
my
cut her
goodness.
off.
Yeah.
Someone had their coffee this
So
morning.
before we start talking to our guests, I got to open these up. And they come in this beautiful white box with this white bow.
Very
what
festive.
Is that called? It's called
Twirl. Isn't it?
Twirl.
Twill?
Twirl? I don't know.
It's red and it's lovely.
It is lovely.
And it's quite the presentation if you were doing it as a gift.
Yeah, and it has a window here at the top you can see
Yeah,
through.
it's a pretty little box.
So when we get through talking to you, you get a strawberry. So
Don't say we never gave you nothing.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not sure I gave you the information, but anyway, you pick these up on Valentine's Day.
How do you order it?
Well, you call Jennifer.
Okay.
At 615-580-9290, or call me at the chamber and I'll give you the number. Or you can just email at DeKalbTNPrevention@gmail.com.
Otherwise, you'll get Atlanta.
Yeah, you will. Just because they're a little bigger than us.
And it comes up first.
But you'll pick them up at the Elizabeth Chapel Baptist Church.
Great,
I guess
very convenient.
they beat out Smithville First Baptist for a pickup location. I don't know what happened, Brother Chancellor.
Probably had something to do with Lisa Cripps.
Oh, yeah, she goes to church there. Oh, yeah. So pickup will be from 8 to 12:30 that day, and it'll just be fun. It's a fun yum raiser.
It's a yum raiser.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm
going to coin that.
This is way too early for me. And So anyway, I love our new members.
I just have to say they smell delicious.
Oh, you're not getting
You
much
open the
left over.
box, and
We'll have
now
to-
I can.
We'll have to see
I
if
love
there's any
strawberries
left
anyway.
over after the guests.
Right.
We're like the,
Or maybe I'll sneeze.
Oh. I'm closing the box, everybody. Okay, so here's our new members. I love new
Yes,
members. Oh,
yes.
I love. Crow Feathers Design, and the designer is Kelly Hartbarger. And she is the sweetest thing. She's going to be here on the program next month. I cannot wait for you to meet her.
Yeah.
And she specializes in interior design. I'm going to go hang out with her, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to say, oh, you want to come over and have lunch?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and get some tips.
Yeah.
She does a great job. She does new construction, commercial design. For more information, call 615-533-5848. And I cannot wait for everybody to meet her on March.
Yeah.
March 1st.
Yeah.
Now, I feel best friends with this guy because we've talked on the phone so much. But Mountain View Barns, is it Mountain View Barns of Smithville or just Mountain View Barns?
Of Smithville.
Of Smithville. It's located at 312 East Broad Street in Smithville, right across from Bumpers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. And the owner is Ralph Randall. Good morning, Ralph.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Smithville. Well, tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, we're a custom building business. We build not just barns and sheds, but we build carports, and everything we build is completely custom. We have a CAD program. You come in, you give us what you want. We design everything while you're there on the
CAD
computer.
programs means on the computer.
Yeah, computer-aided design,
Just,
yes.
just
And
making sure I was
we
with you.
design everything to your specs, what you want. Once you order it, we have it built locally, and then we come out for free. We set it up, deliver it. We can color code it to match your house or match your surroundings. We offer different options from wood or metals. We offer windows, accessories. We even build tiny homes for folks, so we've done a lot of those. So we have a lot of different options available.
And who doesn't need more storage?
Well, I'll just tell
Exactly.
you. Here's another thing. I know Casey Midget gets in trouble with his wife a lot. This could be a man cave for you. A little man cave in the back. Y'all do man caves for the backyard?
Absolutely.
I can upgrade from the chicken coop.
Yeah, we sell them. We also finance them on a rent-to-own program. So if you need something temporary, you can rent it for a few months and bring it back. And so we have all these different options available. A lot of folks coming in buying. I guess you'd call it a man cave. They call it their workshop.
Glorified doghouse.
They call it their workshop, but yeah, it's so it usually takes a couple 3 weeks to get them out there, and we enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, and some of the folks are real creative with what they want, but we can pretty much build anything they want. And the beauty of it is, unlike a lot of folks have storage units that they pay for years and years and years, and at the end of those years, when they go get their stuff, they have nothing to show for it. With this, even if you rent to own, after so long, you own it. So you don't have to continue paying that, and even if you don't need it, you still have something that you can use for something else, a man cave, different things, or you can sell it to a neighbor and let them use it. So you're investing in something that you're going to own at the end, rather than just paying rent on something that at the end of that
That's
time
a
you have
good
nothing
point.
to show for it. So.
Well, in spring is that perfect time to want to get all organized
Yeah.
or have a place for your mower or,
Yeah.
get a gardening shed, whatever you want. So it's just for anything you need, right?
Anything you need. In fact, I had one built for my house with a roll-up door. I keep my mowers and stuff in there, and of course, it's a good place to go hang out. So I spend a lot of time in my shed.
I may buy one for my husband.
Well, and I love the name of your company too, Mountain View Barns. That seems so appropriate for right here where we're at. So that's great.
This is some of the most beautiful country I've seen. I love Tennessee. I love this area, and our barns are built up on the mountain, right up here on the hill up here on the plateau. So Mountain View. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're going to be having a ribbon cutting soon. We've been trying to have one. The weather has just been knocking us down on that. But we're going to have our ribbon cutting soon, so we'll have that on Facebook.
Welcome and
be
thank you for
announcing it.
joining the chamber.
Fantastic. I'm glad to be a member.
What number do you call if somebody needs information?
Well, we have a number on the door, but the best number is my personal cell phone. I'll answer at any time. I try to be in the office as much as I can, but unfortunately, I have to run a lot of errands. But if you
Are
call
you a chamber director?
Yeah, right, huh?
Okay, go ahead.
got a lot of irons in the fire. But if you call me, I will come down and meet somebody, and if I'm not already there. And my number is 931 931-259-1190.
Oh, I should have written that down. Say that one more time.
931-259-1190.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
I'm up every morning at 4 o'clock, so don't feel bad about waking me up. I'll be happy to answer the phone.
I'll call at
so-
3:30.
So great to have you, Ralph.
Thank you for having me. I've enjoyed it.
Thanks so much.
Oh, Jen, you're going to be super excited over
Yeah,
this too.
yep.
Wait, let me go ahead. I've got 2 more new members. I
Wait.
know you can't believe that.
Ralph.
Oh, Ralph, wait, you forgot your strawberry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
You get first pick.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Get a big one.
Uh,
There you go. Oh,
Take
yeah.
this
Oh.
big giant one right there.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Ralph. So, Upper Cumberland Workforce.
Yes.
I'm going to be meeting with them soon. So, next week I think I've got them on my schedule. So,
They're a new member?
yeah. So
that's
I'm
great.
going to be telling you all about them more next month.
Right.
I didn't want to, sound totally uneducated. Oh, whoops, too late for that. But anyway, and also, oh my goodness, this other new member, your glamping experience. No,
Adventure.
Mm-hmm. Your glamping adventure.
You have to go on their website, yourglampingadventure, all one word, .com. It is amazing what they have.
Nature meets luxury.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a dome. It's all
It's amazing.
see-through.
It's like what you might see on some fancy travel show.
Oh.
And it's right here.
I tell you, and Matthew Bragstad, I love this guy. He and his wife are fabulous, but he's going to be on our program in April. He's hard to get. He's a busy man. He's
I bet.
building more.
Yeah.
But his first one's right here in DeKalb County. He loves DeKalb County, and it's just our Airbnb market has gone crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
anyway,
think I heard last count over 100.
wow. Well, we've had since 2019 125% growth here.
Yeah.
In Airbnb. So anyway, and hopefully we're going to be having a workshop on that here. The chamber's going to be having that as soon as I can get it worked out with the state. We're working on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have him. Your glamping adventure, and it's a place that you would rent on their website. That'll link you to how to rent it. And so, if you were having family or guests in town and needed a little expansion,
You wanted to show off.
or just for your just for your own enjoyment to have a weekend away. It's a great
Oh,
place.
Valentine's Day's coming up. Yeah.
Well, only
Oh,
one
yeah.
person gets to stay in it on Valentine's Day, but
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's beautiful. And just check it out on their
And we're glad that
website.
they're all of our new chamber members.
Yeah.
We're thankful for them.
I love it. I get excited. Okay. So, Jen. Okay. I know you knew about this before,
Yeah.
but we're going to bring it back because of First Bank,
Yes.
the ice skating rink.
Yes, and
It's
thank
coming
you
back.
to First Bank. Let's
So-
see. So we have Casey Midget. Good morning, Casey.
And Cindy Washer.
Good morning.
Morning.
So tell us all about it.
So
Who
we
roped
had
you
this
into
event one other time downtown, but so some folks may be sort of familiar with it. But tell us about what's going to happen.
So the city put it on last year, and they reached out to us this year and asked if we'd like to help. And of course, we're all about that, especially being downtown.
Yeah.
That's just it's a really neat event. You can go ice skating in Tennessee, which doesn't seem possible.
My grandkids loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the kids seem to really love it, and a lot of adults, whether they want to admit it or not, really love it. We're expecting a big turnout this year. It's going to be next Friday and Saturday, actually, around the square.
So that's February the 10th and
10 and 11.
February the 11th.
Yep, you can break your arm before Valentine's. And your wife.
No, there's really not a whole lot of momentum. It's fun. It's all fun.
And it's a totally free event.
Oh, it's not going to cost a thing? Oh.
What are the hours? Do you know?
So we're going to go 10 to, or actually 1 to 8
1 to
on
8,
Friday
sorry.
and 10 to 5 on Saturday.
Awesome.
So 1 to 8 on Friday and
10 to 5 on Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, I didn't have
And we're
that.
going to have hot chocolate, some popcorn, just in case it's cold, keep people warm.
Yeah. Well, you got to have a hot cocoa.
Now,
when
where's it going to be set up?
It's on the, it'll be on the flower shop side of
Oh,
the
DeKalb County
square.
Florist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just out in the road out there.
Where it was before.
Yep, where it was before. We'll have seating for people, and
So if you didn't go to it before, it's a very, very, it's all about the surface that they lay out. And then you get kind of booties, basically.
Booties.
Booties, like little shoe covers.
Oh, gotcha.
And so you're really not on ice, and you're really not on a blade.
But it feels like it.
But you do the same motion, and it's lots of fun. It's just lots of fun.
It's amazing how they do that.
Yeah.
I mean, little ice shaving looking things come up when you skate around. I mean, I don't know how in the world they do it.
It's magic.
It's
Yeah.
magic. It is. We're having magic in Smithville.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fun thing to do before Valentine's Day.
Right.
You say, hey, honey, guess what? We're going to go ice skating.
So if you did it last year, now you know you can do it again. And
Yeah.
if you missed it last year, you have to check it out. 'cause
And it's free.
It's free.
Well, it's not free to First Bank. We appreciate y'all sponsoring.
That's right.
It's just another way to get people in our downtown.
Our
We're proud
downtown
of our
is
downtown.
fabulous, right?
Bumpin'.
It's just getting to be just unbelievable. I had met with some state people who had worked with us when we started the Tennessee Downtowns program, and I said, "You remember Walnut Street?" They went, "Yeah, that street that had nothing on it." I said, "There's not a building now that's not filled."
In fact, they're kind of building buildings to make a building.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
we're thinking about adding on to the street.
Yeah.
We may connect the First Bank before it's over. And she's like, "I cannot believe that." She says, "I've got to get down there and see that." But it went from empty to being, over the last 10 years.
Thriving.
Oh, it's amazing.
And just so much fun, and also it feels like that's all the time. Like we've come down on a Tuesday for lunch, and it's just as fun Tuesday on lunch as
Every
it is every day.
Yeah.
It's great,
Yeah, I love it.
and we're so proud. It did come with a lot of work and a lot of anxiety. You know, I mean, it just like anything that you build, you put 100% effort in it and you get 10% in, and you're like, oh God, do I have the other 90% effort in me? And yet look at it now. It's really great.
Makes it all worth all the work.
And great people. We love our
Buildings are
downtown businesses.
beautiful.
Yeah. And so if this is a chance for us to just have one more thing that makes us proud of Smithville. So thank you very much.
Oh, they're waiting.
I know, they're like, okay, we're
not
done.
leaving without
They're
the
like, we're done
strawberry.
talking. We'd like our strawberry now.
Absolutely, I'll partake.
And we're not through with downtown Smithville.
Well,
y'all are
no.
welcome. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
First Bank.
sponsoring
Thanks so much.
that.
Yep.
Y'all are
Good to
awesome.
be here.
Thank y'all. Cheryl Jones is here from
I know,
Cheryl's
look at
Buildings, my new
Cheryl.
chamber board member.
And she has very festive bee colors on of yellow and black. Always, it looks fabulous today. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, y'all are having a free event, aren't you?
We are. We're
Yeah.
having carriage rides on Valentine's Day, February 14th, and they're also free. They're going to start at Refined Boutique. That's the corner of Walnut and South College. That's another one of our new businesses downtown.
Yes, go check that out if you haven't.
They have the best stuff down there. Just
Beautiful,
so
beautiful work.
Yeah, she redoes everything, and it's gorgeous. And they're going to travel around the downtown area. Most of the stores on Walnut, I know, are going to be open late that day. I'm not sure about Main Street. I think they were still kind of talking about being open. And we'll be open late Valentine's Day at Cheryl's Bobies, and you don't need a reservation. It's just going to be first come, first serve. We're going to do a set menu, just a couple of different entrees, and you can order one or the other, and it'll come with soup, salad, and dessert.
Wow. What? So no reason to drive out of town
No.
for Valentine's Day.
And Ace will be open too, but I think he needs reservations.
Yeah, he needs reservations.
And then the Harvester's going to be open that night too, and they're going to have a really cool jazz band down there, and they'll have dancing available. So it's going to be a place to be on Valentine's Day. Our little town is really growing up.
I
Great.
love it, right?
and free carriage rides. Those start at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock till 8 o'clock.
And they'll just go around the square, not any big deal.
They're going to go around the downtown area.
Yeah,
I think they're
yeah.
going to go up by the courthouse and maybe down Main Street and then back.
So there's
Isn't that
nothing
so
more.
charming?
I know nothing more romantic than a little carriage
I
ride.
know, and it's free. The men
Yeah.
are going to love that. And late night Thursdays, we decided not to do that in February, but we're going to have that start back up
Start
in
back in
March.
Yep, March 2nd. the first Thursday of the month. All the participating local businesses are open till 7 o'clock. Sometimes we stay open later if you're hungry and you're done shopping and you come in. As long as people are coming in to eat, we usually stay open. And we try to have music on that night too. It doesn't always work out, but we have a few local people who like to stop by and play the guitar and sing, and we just invite them onto our stage. It's a lot of fun. And we've had some really good talent come in there, surprising.
Hey, I saw Dale Carroll on Facebook the other day, and they're singing. His wife, was it his wife playing the piano?
was his
And he
wife
was
playing.
singing. Oh, there's Dale Carroll.
There he is.
That was amazing. I listened to that like 3 times.
He said, "Can I sing for my supper?" And I said, "You sure can." But then he went and paid anyway.
Well, we sure do appreciate you sponsoring the chamber board meeting. I mean, when you say you're going to go to Cheryl's Bobby's and she's providing lunch, everybody shows up.
Right. That's
Yeah.
that was our first mistake. If Cheryl was trying to get off cheap, you don't announce it because her food is delicious. The staff is fantastic. You get to shop around, see really neat things. It's just a great space. So Cheryl Bosby's.
So, just what a great way to spend Valentine's Day, though, is go down and get a free carriage ride, have some dinner downtown, go shopping. I mean, it's just a fun night.
Yes.
Yeah, and it'll hopefully we'll have a nice weather night and everybody can walk around.
Yes.
Like we did on Thanksgiving. It was all lit up, and it looks the buildings are beautiful down there. Everyone's done such a great job revitalizing the downtown.
And especially since it's a Tuesday for the 4th, might be a school night. Still get to do something fun local that you don't have to drive an hour out of town to go do
Still
something.
get home early.
Yeah,
Right.
It's great.
Thanks,
And support
Cheryl.
your local business.
Yes, support
Here,
local.
have a
Shop
straw.
local, shop happy. I made that up.
You did.
You should coin that. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Cheryl. Well, from the Smithville First Baptist Church,
Good morning.
I was whining earlier that you're not going to be on the chamber board,
I know.
right now, but at least I get to see you.
I'm sure I'll probably get a call here in about 11
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. How did you know?
yeah.
I'm already
It's all like
devising
on
it.
the calendar.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
We're so glad to have you this morning. So what's going on? You've got, when somebody says Smithville First Baptist, they're like, hey, he's got it going on over there.
We're moving, we're going,
You
yeah.
got stuff going.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We just started, we called it like a soft opening. We started a new Spanish-speaking Hispanic ministry at the church.
Oh, awesome.
So we got some translators, church members who are literally translating the service word for word. So if somebody who can't speak English comes in, they can get a headset and listen to the service
Wow.
just
Good.
like they
Yeah,
were.
that's great.
So instead of nothing, there's plenty of places to go around here, but we know some people, half the family speaks English, half the English might speak Spanish. So this is something for them. That if you've got some family members who you'd love to come, but either mom or grandpa or whatever doesn't speak fluent English or struggles with that, we got you covered. So
What a great outreach. That's really wonderful.
yeah, I didn't realize how hard it was going to be though. But but at the same time we've had some lumps learning. We used this last month to be like a soft opening, and so we're going full-fledged here in February. So we're excited for that. So yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I was talking to Lisa Cripps yesterday, and I said, well, you know what I love about our community? Because, you can just do so many things at different churches. I mean, my grandkids, they go to church with us at a Baptist church on Sunday morning. They're Presbyterian on Wednesday night. It's like you don't have to be just,
Right.
not connected to different places because they have a real active. And then maybe on Halloween we're over at your church, going around.
Oh, there's a great kingdom spirit. That's what I love about Smithville. I mean, we're helping out there was all those water pipes that froze, so we helped out the Methodist daycare. They've helped us out in the past, so we've helped them out. So
Love
it's just
that.
been,
that's true.
it's just some really cool things of just to feel within the community that's just great.
That's what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah,
We're
that's
all
right.
about the love, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
We're all there for the
right.
same
So we
reason.
appreciate all y'all are doing,
Yeah.
and we were just talking about you yesterday, and different things that are going on, and we appreciate that. Takes time and effort, and we now partner with you guys on the Chamber Prayer Breakfast, that has made my life so much better because it's just sharing the load of what all there is to do, and y'all do such a great job. It just
pretty much the big thing, like we're getting church going and everything, but one of the big things I wanted to let the businesses, anybody watching, if you want to, you can go ahead and start contacting the church. We're about to start ramping up our, this is going to sound crazy because it's February, but our back to school bash that we did.
Oh,
It does take a long time for that to come
It really does
together.
take a long time to get that together, to order everything, get all the supplies in and stuff. So if you're interested at all, go ahead and give us a call. I know we had a lot of great support from the businesses and community last year. So we learned a lot last year.
Well, we didn't start till end of June or something, and it was crazy trying to get.
So we learned one thing: don't start so late.
That's true.
So we're already got that on the radar. We got the date set, so we are looking forward to that. And we before you know it, I mean, spring break's going to be here, Easter's going to be here,
and then summer break, and it's time to
a lot of mission trips. I think we're heading to Germany next month, and we got Colorado, Guatemala, Uganda this year. So we're
we better start her.
Yeah, we're a mission church, but more importantly, we just love our community and love our people here. So
Well, it shows. It shows from all the churches. I'm just so grateful, and what great community partners the churches are.
Sorry.
Well, thank you, Brother Chet. I come get you. Oh, is that your daughter over there?
It is.
Come over here and get you a strawberry.
They're out of school
You're
today.
pretty. Yes,
school is canceled today.
Thank y'all so much.
She's
getting the big one. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, my hips don't need the big one, so I'm glad you got it.
Yeah.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, Brother
Thank
Ted.
you.
So, Kathy Hendrickson is here, Coco, from the Justin Potter Library.
Good morning,
Good
morning, everybody.
Good
Well, I didn't know if we
morning.
were going to make it here or not, but the weather was fine. The roads were good.
Cooperated.
I'm glad of that.
Yeah, and you found WGLE okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I had the same problem before when I came the first time, and I thought, how am I
It's
going to get
gone.
over there?
I know.
I see it, but how do I get there from here?
Yeah, the road's not really evident yet.
But I
really.
managed it, yeah. I was looking for it today,
Yeah.
so I knew where it was at, so yeah. I have to put it in my
That's
mind,
good.
because sometimes I forget my name, so there we go. yeah, this weather is crazy. If you don't like the weather in Tennessee, just wait and it will change the next
it'll be
day.
70 next week.
It's going to be in
Yeah.
the 60s
This
next
afternoon.
week. So,
Yeah,
hey,
maybe.
it's
What's hard on me is I went, to the Bahamas back a couple of weeks ago, and it was 80 degrees. So this
Yeah.
is a shocker to my little sister.
it hurts, I'm telling you. Especially with that wind's blowing and it's 25 below zero.
But it's a good day when that happens to curl up with a good book.
yeah, and stay
right.
home.
Yeah.
What's
some
that
cocoa.
like?
Yeah.
That sounds good. I think I'm going to go back home.
Or go to the library before you go back home.
I gotta go to work after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're having fun at the library. The Dungeons and Dragons campaigns is, and they tell me, oh yeah, you said it right, Kathy.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You're learning, but that has become just wonderful. The kids are loving it. My staff is loving it. Alan Crotty and Sydney Garmer are ahead of that, and we've got 10 kids enrolled in that. That's about all we can take right now. But if anybody out there is interested, we might, if we get enough, start another campaign. I don't know, we may have to have it someplace else, but right now. But that is on Tuesdays. It's usually the first and the third Tuesdays. But this month, or last month, there was 3 Tuesdays, so they had an extra one, and the kids were excited about that. So next month it will be on the 7th and the 21st. There's not 5 next month, so it's at 4:30 to 6:30. So I'm appreciative of the staff for taking that on, and the kids that are showing up, and it's just good, clean fun for children to. Well, I don't say children; they're not children; they're young adults.
Youth.
Yeah, they're youth, they're young adults. Yes, I say children. Anybody younger than me is a child. So there you go. And then we started our live story times again. We had those
great.
before COVID. We just started when we had a good following, a lot of kids coming in, and then bam. And so we started that. We were having the online, the Facebook, and that went really well. But we started that in January, and we had a good turnout. I mean, we had several children show up and their families, and we did a story time and a snack, and we give them a little craft to take home with them. And our next one will be Friday, February the 24th at 10 o'clock at the library. So mark your calendars. And some things are coming up. Our busy time is going to start in May and June. Older Americans Day will be May the 17th this year.
Oh, great.
At the county complex. And
May 17th, you said?
May the 17th.
Okay.
And we're going to work out times. Usually we start the vendors about 9:30, but we're going to work that out. But I want to let the businesses know we will be sending letters out in March. We couldn't do this without the community and our businesses and partner with everyone. So we always ask for a door prize or something for our goodie bags. We do about 160 goodie bags, and we had about everybody there last year. We had a good turnout last year. So that we're working on that. We're working on the entertainment. I've called Shan up, and so we're working on that.
She knows people.
Yes, she does.
She knows people. So yeah, so we're working on that. We'll get somebody really good to entertain. Summer reading is going to be starting in June, so that's coming up. Our theme is all together now this year, so we're gearing up for all that things. And remember to come by the library. Anybody that hasn't been to the library in a while, we copy, fax, print. We have our book sale ongoing all the time, so we have books all the time for sale. We have videos and audio books and movies and magazines. And if you have a library card, you can do the Reads program, which is free. And can download free audiobooks and ebooks. So, and we do manage the database for the Imagination Library. We have 873 children from birth to 5 years old enrolled in our county. Which
How many?
873.
Wow.
Which is a really high percentage, they tell me, for a county. So
that's wonderful.
I just ask that if someone moves to please let me know so I can change it in the database. Otherwise, they won't receive the books, and the books will not get to them. And
they'll get returned to you, won't they?
They don't do that anymore. They are not allowed to. They are actually thrown away. So we don't have access to them anymore.
All right.
Yeah. Or in the past, it's just a rule that came down from well, I won't say up on high, not libraries, but you know how they're delivered.
Yeah.
And so used to be where the library would get the books, and we could call the people and say, hey, you need to change your address, but we don't get that anymore. But in the database, sometimes it'll say if they have a new address, so I can go in and change it that way. So that helps out a whole lot. They kind of updated their database a little bit. So anyway, lots of good things going on. Come by and visit with us, and on a cold day like this, come in and check out a book.
It is free Wi-Fi.
It is free Wi-Fi 24/7.
Yeah.
At the library. So come in and do that. We have computers available. So come in and we have a great genealogy room. We have Mr. Webb's files there. We have our other information there on the county. I get a lot of calls. I said, no, Mr. Webb's not here anymore.
Right.
It's me.
Yeah.
And, I'm not Mr. Webb, so I do the best I can, but we get a lot of calls from people. So we miss him every day when he's not being there and everything.
Right.
So, but anyway, lots of stuff going on in our community, and we want to participate with anybody that we love partnerships.
Well, Justin Potter Library, right there downtown across from the post office, and easy to get in, very welcoming staff, and always great to have Justin Potter Library on the program.
Check us out.
And you get a strawberry.
Strawberry from the DeKalb Prevention Coalition.
I had a sample yesterday at the meeting.
Oh, yeah.
They are wonderful, let me tell you.
She was willing to take another one.
I don't care to sample.
Thanks, Kathy.
Well, there's going to be a Valentine's pageant.
Yes.
If it's got pageant at the end, that means Angie Meadows is probably involved.
Probably somewhat involved, at least.
So this is sponsored by the Smithville Review. It's going to be February 18th. Ages birth to 18 years old. So if you need an application or need more information, just stop by the Smith Review or give Angie a call.
Absolutely.
Oh, I know you love the American Red Cross.
Yes.
Could you talk about that a little bit?
So the American Red Cross, of course, they support any family that loses their home to fire, and that's one of the things that this month is a great way to spread the love to those around you by being a Red Cross volunteer, to be part of the disaster action team. They also have a disaster duty officer and community outreach team, and those positions are always open. There's always a space. So if you made note of the fact that we've had actually several house fires in the heating season since November, December, our fire departments have been very busy. We know that that's a horrible tragedy.
Yeah.
But the Red Cross is there. Red Cross is right there. Have a kit. They provide housing. They are the first community volunteers on the scene to help the victims, to help the people who have lost what they've lost in a fire. So just a lovely reminder. They also do lots of other things. They in communities, they teach citizenship classes that they'll teach English as a second language and help support citizenship programs. They and of course they do lots with outreach as far as community involvement in health issues and supporting blood drives and those types of things too. So if you are interested in learning more or volunteering, the email is givetime@redcross.org. You can also just Google the American Red Cross and find our local chapter to volunteer.
Yeah, and some of these volunteer positions, you don't even have to get out of your pajamas. It's like you may be the person who, you get the call that a disaster's happened, a tragedy's happened, and then you call the team to say, here's where it is, here's what you need to bring.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's all kinds of different, everybody's not the same personality. So they will have something designed for your personality.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, talk about a personality. That Billy Davis,
yes,
she's got an idea
yes.
for a Valentine gift.
Yeah.
With Canute Caney.
Oh.
For Valentine's Day, give that special someone a gift that keeps on giving with the 2023 Canute Caney season pass.
This is such a great idea.
$149.99.
Amazing. What a great deal.
I mean, it's like you don't get the gift just that day. You get it all, 3 seasons long. You get like spring,
Yes.
summer, fall. And then you also get a free ticket to the Tennessee Aquarium with each time you buy a pass for that. And that's located just 2 hours away in Chattanooga.
Yeah, and actually the Tennessee Aquarium they're doing kind of a shared swappy thing. That
They definitely are with this.
if you become a member at the Tennessee Aquarium,
Yeah.
Canute Caney's one of their
one of their options you can get.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
so
that's cool.
but we love Canute Caney and we love Billy.
Oh, she's
And
amazing.
this is a great idea. If you know someone who loves to canoe but doesn't have a canoe or kayak, this is a great way to get a season pass and be able to go whenever you want through their pass system. So for more information, I guess call the chamber.
No.
No, you have that information.
Just go to CanuteTheCaney something.
No, yes.
I don't know. Just Google Canute the Caney. It pops right up. It's magic.
Facebook.
Yeah,
they're on
Facebook,
Instagram. They have all kinds of fun
whatever.
stuff.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this is that would be a great idea, and
I saw it on Facebook.
Season passes sound wonderful for Canute the Caney.
Well, talk about wonderful things with Edgar Evans State Park. The ranger Justin is here this morning.
Good morning, Justin.
Good morning.
How are y'all doing
So
today?
we're doing great. How about you?
Wonderful. I wish it was a little bit warmer.
Oh, well, yeah.
but it's just that.
It is what it is.
It's February.
You got your beard going there. You're
Looking good.
Yeah.
So lots of fun things happening at
Yes.
Edgar Evans State Park.
We're gearing up, trying to get ready for the warmer weather. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities. You know, y'all are talking about the Red Cross and a couple other. DeKalb County has tons of volunteer opportunities.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter where you're at, whether you're in Smithville, Liberty, Alexandria, Doletown, any of those, there's always opportunities. And, you know, if you don't have anywhere else to go, we would love to have you at Edgar
Absolutely.
Evans.
Right.
Right now, we have plenty of opportunities for some trail work. We are also starting a new project of recovering a homestead. We're trying to remove some invasive species from that and open it up and see what...
Those are plants.
Yes.
Invasive species of
I
plants.
thought the aliens had come. I
Well,
knew they
you know.
existed. Yeah.
You never know. Something may crawl up out of the lake and come down from the sky. You never know.
Right.
But we're trying to remove those plants. They're coming up around the house so we can see what we got and see if it's any feasible idea to do something with. We have that going on. We have our friends group meeting.
Yeah.
I believe the 11th.
Yes. Saturday the 11th at 11 o'clock.
Yes. Come out, be a part of that. The Friends Group is a really good organization, helps raise money and do stuff for the park. And it gives those people who are part of that, they give a say at kind of what we do and the direction we can go. And it's a way to leave your mark on Edgar Evans if you want to. So that is next February the 11th. Then after that, we have our first big event is the Celebration of Spring.
Ooh, that's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, April 1st and 2nd. This year it's going to be a little different than it has been in the past.
It just keeps growing.
It does.
But because we can, I mean, there are people who are stepping up and saying, hey, I can be in charge of this, or hey, I can be in charge of that. So lots of fun activities. Tell us about some of those.
We have our Easter egg hunt. This year, this is one of the biggest thing we're adding. We're adding a craft vendor festival to it.
Ooh.
So as of right now, yes.
Yeah.
As of right now, I know we have 20 vendors.
Wow.
That have signed up, and we have more coming. So hopefully we'll have a bunch of that. There's going to be food trucks there. We are going to be doing the park. We'll be doing like 45-minute long boat rides. Now we will be charging for that. Admission is free. The egg hunt is free. But you know, the craft.
We have fun programming planned, some entertainment.
Oh yeah, Bob Tarter from Aminology's coming, and if you've ever seen his show, he's a hoot.
Was he the one there last year?
He was.
Oh my goodness, I loved it.
He brought out snakes. People loved the snakes, Suzanne.
He had all kinds of critters, yeah.
Snakes and birds, and he has a lot of exotic things that we don't have that is pretty neat to hear about.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable.
A lot of it can relate to some of our native stuff, but he's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, he didn't just pull it out of a box and say, here is a exotic bird or whatever. He goes around to the audience.
Oh yeah, he comes to you.
He's so funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I could have just watched him all day.
Right.
I mean, he's brought everything. It just depends. You never know what he's going to bring. I mean, he's brought bobcats, owls, snakes, hedgehogs. This humongous frog that was about, the size of a dinner plate.
Oh my goodness.
One time. I mean, so he's a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. TWRA's bringing their wildlife trailer.
Yeah.
I believe some of the chambers are going to be coming down so they can give out other information of other things that are going on in our area.
I'm going to try. I've got a double book that day.
Right. There is April 1 is busy.
It's a busy weekend, so.
But it's an opportunity to celebrate spring.
Yeah.
And so there'll also be all sorts of other connected activities to the park. We encourage everyone to come out. That's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The boat rides, you'll have to register. Register ahead of time.
Yes, you can. The way we've done it, last year was the first year we did that one. You can register online through our website.
Yep.
And then after that,
we may have some space for some walk-ups, but if you know you want to come for that, make sure that you get your seat online.
After last year, I would definitely recommend reserving that just took off really well.
So reserve ahead on the website.
I would, yes. Okay. Just because it made it so much easier. You knew you got there, you had a spot.
Do you know what the cost is yet?
$10.
Oh gosh, that's
$10
a bargain.
for about a 45-minute boat ride.
Oh my word, that is a bargain.
And I believe we'll be leaving about every hour. We'll be leaving on the hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there will be two. We'll be probably doing two boats. We'll do an A boat and a B boat. So it'll be easy. It's pretty easy. Just get on, sign up, register, and you're there.
And spring is a beautiful time to be out on the water. And, maybe the dogwood, maybe the redbud. We don't, you just never know. But,
never know.
But it's always beautiful.
The egg hunt, I didn't think about this, but the egg hunt is broken up by ages. So we just you don't have a lot of the older kids going with younger kids. So we break it up into.
We try and make it fair.
Yeah.
The 10-year-olds aren't there with the 2-year-olds.
Yeah,
because
pushing the toddlers over.
Vicious.
Knock those babies over.
Yeah.
So we'll break those up. We have about 3,000 eggs.
Wow.
That we'll be breaking up individually between the age groups. And
no
stuff
pun
like
intended, breaking the eggs.
That's right.
There'll be eggs broken.
There'll be eggs broken.
Because some of those older kids are shellfish.
So bad.
I love it.
We've been doing this all morning long.
That's all right.
I've got another egg yolk for you. Anyway, all right.
So has this run already happened that Brad was talking about last time? There was a run coming up.
Yes, that is that has not happened yet. That is happening in April also.
Okay.
And that's with the Corps of Engineers.
Yes, that is with the Corps of Engineers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a partner between us and them.
Yeah.
They are doing most of the legwork.
Ah,
So we're getting
but at least you had a foot in the door.
yes. She is on a roll
got a finger
today.
today.
Oh man, yeah.
But it's called the Damn 5
I know that's the
miler.
reason I said, is that what
Yeah.
they're running?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that damn run?
Yeah, that's,
Well, I believe it's going to start at the dam
it is.
and come up the hill.
Y'all can understand why I didn't talk
Didn't
about
bring it up.
Yeah,
well,
throw y'all under the
there's
bus.
plenty of
My
time for us
husband
to
is a
get more
pastor.
information about
Yes,
that.
my husband's probably listening in, saying, "Suzanne, keep your mouth shut." You know.
Yeah, you can slip up real easy with that one. But registration, I think registration should be opening.
Yeah, it
soon.
hasn't opened, but we'll have more information in March.
And I believe that it's-
We'll let you talk about it, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's going to start outside
Okay.
at the core and come into the park.
Okay.
So if you're definitely going to want a challenge, this will be a challenge.
This is
the one.
not going to be your average trot.
No,
This
this
is up and down hills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for the person who likes to eat a lot.
Or the people who are turning 67 in a few days.
Well, I mean, you could always walk.
Good.
That's what I'll be doing. I'll tell you that.
Right.
But yeah, look for that. All that information will be on our website.
Okay.
Facebook's really big. We get a lot of our
Right.
information out that way. So just keep an eye out for that kind of stuff.
Oh, we appreciate all y'all do. I tell you.
Thank you.
You guys are one of the reasons our tourism numbers are awesome. You know,
Right.
back in 2020 when most of the 95 counties, there was only 15 counties that went up in their tourism numbers, and we were one of them. We went up 2.7%. And then last year we had a record 30% growth, and I know a lot of that's because of the park.
Well, and it's beautiful, and it's got a fantastic visitor center. You can actually go up the tower, and you can view the whole, the dam and the big part of the reservoir. It's just to really see how I got past that.
I saw that.
See the dam.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's nice just to come enjoy our damn view.
Yes. Oh, we'll be here all week. But
I had to throw one in. I can't let you have all the fun.
right.
Y'all are just seeing me turn red. So okay.
Suzanne's like
Okay.
moving right along, but it
Oh,
is
yeah, that's so
even if you're just looking for a especially local gift, teacher's gift. Suzanne's like moving right along.
Yeah.
But we love our state parks. We love particularly Edgar Evans State Park,
Yeah.
and so it's a great place to visit and to bring family or guests when they're out of town coming in. It's a great place to come.
And I ended on here, you still have your gifts you sell at your visitor center, right?
Yes.
My favorite T-shirt came from there, Jen. I wear it to work.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I can, I mean, because it's I can wear a T-shirt to work because it says Edgar Evans State Park.
Absolutely.
And it's just fun to go in there and look and shop all the different kind of cool things you have there, and that's also where you climb that tower, right?
Yes, right there, right
So-
at the Welcome
Oh,
Yeah,
Center.
it's
lots of
amazing.
fun. We have everything from coffee mugs, T-shirts, just little things about even like Center Hill stuff,
Yeah.
Lake stuff. It's pretty neat, and I mean I've got a ton of jackets.
And it has
shirts.
great old historic pictures. Talks about
Oh, yeah.
the area itself, because we love our history too.
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah.
You are a history major.
Well,
why does
you know.
anybody get a history major? I don't know, but this girl's got one.
Sometimes it just talks to us. It speaks to us.
Speaks to us.
The history speaks to us.
And it's free.
Right.
I mean, just coming into the park is free.
Right.
There's a lot of things you can do with your family, but sometimes you have to pay to do those things. If you go to businesses or anything like that, I mean, you can come to the park for free.
Oh,
Right.
and it's
You
so
know,
enjoyable.
hang
You got a
out,
playground
fish.
down there, and you have to walk right down to the lake. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks so
thank
much for
y'all.
being here. Here, have a strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Cat Prevention Coalition. They're having a fundraiser, so we're having a test.
We're
taste.
sharing.
Okay.
We're sharing the strawberries.
There we go.
Sharing the love today.
Share.
Thank
Oh.
you. I appreciate it.
Speaking of love, Jen, again, the
yes.
Harvester, this is great news, but I don't think people realize how big a deal this is. So the state has this Tennessee Songwriters event in Nashville. But before the big event happens, they have all these tryouts at only 50 places across the state.
Yeah.
You have to, it's it's hard to be one of those 50.
Yeah,
but Harvester is one of those 50.
Can you imagine just 50? I mean, I'm sure that there are 150 venues just in Nashville.
Yeah.
So to be selected for this is fantastic. And I just saw advertisements, so I know that they're already advertising for the actual events. On February 2nd is your chance. So coming up soon. And if you've never been to a songwriting or songwriters event, it's a very laid back. It's really not intended to be a glitzy performance thing. These are not the headliner performers, although they all are that talent level. They're that talent level. But these are the actual songwriters, and this is to celebrate that craft of actually songwriting. And so it tends to be a little bit more informal, maybe a few people that are just kind of sharing their music, and really great environment. If you've never been to a songwriter event, this is your chance to do it locally.
February 2nd at the Harvester, and you can check out their website or their Facebook page and see all the information. But for us to be, back years ago when they started the Tennessee Songwriting event, I was thinking that's not really going to help rural communities, but I was totally wrong.
Right.
Who knew Burt Driver was going to bring this fantastic place?
Well, and the Harvester is really a neat place. We really commend Burt for transforming that space.
Yeah.
It's just fabulous, and he's doing a lot of really great events and activities between the Harvester and the Burlap Room out at his nursery as well. So great news for the community to be able to enjoy some really neat, different songs you've probably never heard before.
Yeah.
So great.
Maybe a hit of the future. So these things are a little further into the future, but I wanted to go ahead and mark your calendar because I'm already getting calls at the Chamber asking for some of these dates. Saturday, March 11th from 10 to 3 in downtown Smithfield is the Spring Festival. It's arts and crafts, boutiques, food vendors, and all these events, there's several events that these, I think her name's Angela, puts on. Just go to Facebook and go to Center Hill Events, and she'll have everything listed there.
Right.
She does also the Middle Tennessee Cornbread Festival and the pumpkin. She does several things. We really appreciate all she does. And then I wanted to mention that the Appalachian Center for Craft Celebration of Craft is Saturday, April the 1st from 10 to 5, another free event with craft demonstrations. They'll have live music, children's activities,
another
and a
great
sale
event
in the Craft Center.
Yes.
And I talked to him about the workshops. Usually I'm already promoting those in February, but they didn't have all the dates yet, so we'll bring that up in March. But just contact them if you're interested in taking the glass blowing,
metalwork, if you want to forge a knife or do glass blowing, all of that.
Yeah, so they're still having that. They just didn't have the information ready.
And for more information for the Appalachian Center for Craft, their number 615-597-6801.
Oh, Jen,
yes.
You want to talk about the next thing?
Well, just really quickly, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Project Hometown Help. Just if you are willing to just round up on your bill, that helps to support lots of worthwhile programming throughout Middle Tennessee Natural Gas's service area. But I also want to say just a quick moment of thank you to our gas techs and all of the utility workers who, when we were fussing and worrying about how cold it was in our houses, they were out getting the heat back on. And so we are so appreciative of Middle Tennessee Natural Gas folks who were out in the field in that sub-zero weather, getting our gas flowing, keeping our gas flowing. Some folks may not have any idea because their gas never turned off, but it was with a lot of effort. And we want to say thank you not just to Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, but to all of our electric co-ops and everyone who were the utility workers who were out there in that cold, cold weather we appreciate them.
Well, my husband and I had a conversation. I said, here we are sitting by our little natural gas fireplace and all those people outside working in this freezing weather,
Right.
taking care of us, and we had a little prayer for them. So we're so grateful for their service because we sometimes can take that for granted.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, you sometimes don't think about it. But somebody worked really hard. There were a lot of somebodies who worked really hard. So I just want to say a shout out to them. They're great.
We had a great day today, huh?
It has been terrific.
And we still got strawberries
Oh,
left.
darn.
Ooh. Well, Kobe's going to be tickled. We got enough for the cameraman, the radio station. We got a bunch. Well, we appreciate all our listening and viewing audiences. We'll be back on March 1st, same chat time.
Same chat channel.
Happy February, everyone. Wishing all a wonderful Valentine's Day and hope you can feel all this love from the chamber.